The equivalent resistance of series and parallel connections of two resistors are given by the formula R1 is R1 plus R2 in series and R2 is R1 into R2 by R1 plus R2. Using switch case statement, write a program to enter the value of R1 and R2. Calculate and display equivalent resistance accordingly. Import java.util.star public class resistance open bracket public static void main in round bracket string arguments square bracket open bracket scanner SE is equal to new scanner in bracket system.in semicolon double small letters R1 comma R2 in capital letters R1 comma R2 comma P and comma S semicolon char space X semicolon, that is X is declared as char system.out.println in round brackets in quotes enter value of R1 and R2, that is two resistances semicolon R1 is equal to SC dot next double semicolon, that is entering the value of R1 through the scanner object and which is of type double. Similarly R2 which is SC dot next double semicolon system.out.println enters S for series and P for parallel in quotes and round brackets semicolon X is equal to SC dot next dot character at a 0. So whatever character is pressed, whether it is S or P, S for series and P for parallel should be entered. What is entered? It is put into the character variable X. Now we open a switch case statement based on the value of X that has been entered, where S will be pressed for series and P for parallel. So case S, if the value of X is equal to S, then the first case is executed where capital R1 is equal to R1 plus small r2, that is in series. The two resistance in series are added. System.out.println in round bracket and double quote series connection plus R1 is written and then semicolon after round bracket and break semicolon. So the series connection and the value what is resulted by adding R1 and R2 is put in capital R1 variable, which is also declared as double, and it is then displayed. In the next case, where case is parallel, R2 is equal to R1 into R2 divided by R1 plus R2 as given in the formula. So based on that, the next sentence is system.out.println in round brackets parallel connection in quotes close quotes plus R2 close round bracket semicolon, that is the value that is put into R2, which is small r1 into small r2 divided by small r1 plus small r2, that value is then displayed as a parallel connection result, which is capital R2. After the answer is displayed, it comes to the next sentence and break semicolon. So these are the two cases, and default case is system.out.println in round bracket quotes invalid input semicolon. That is, if any other alphabet is pressed, then it is considered as invalid input, because only series and parallel S and P are the switch cases that we need to consider in this program. So close the switch statement, close the public static void statement, and close the public class resistance. Hence the program in Java.